Oh, well, let's put it like this, man. Been doing comedy for the last 9 years. Been in the entertainment game for almost 30 years. And the way how I see the state of entertainment here in Wichita is it's very, how can I say this? It's divided. It's very divided. You got everyone's in cliques. And, you know, the more popular with the clique, the more opportunity you get. And for me, coming up and coming, I've been, you know, hated on and everything else. People have said things about me that's untrue and everything else, and they want to tear you down. As soon as you get, though, the rise and everything like that too, you'll find somebody that will hate on you and basically try to bring you down. And that's how the city of Wichita is that they don't really support everybody. Sure. It's cliquish. And one thing that I've noticed in the last couple of years, and I give a big shout out to Ty West, ICT boy, when he went on Cake News a couple of years ago and he was talking about how, you know, Wichita can become a hub for entertainment. The way it can become a hub is that we all support one another. That means we all collab with one another. We all, you know, put all the differences aside, all that petty ass bullshit to the side, and unite as one. Because if one of us make it, we all make it.
Sure.
And we can all open up doors for everybody. But because of how the entertainment game is so set up, and this is just not in the city of Wichita, this is in different cities also too. I'm from Kansas City, and as unified as they are, they're also a little bit divided. And I've noticed that being back home here like that, but they all support one another. They don't care if, you know, they don't like that person whatsoever, they're gonna be at that event. They don't care if they dislike them, they suck or anything like that, they're gonna be at that event. And watching entertainment as a whole, and this is just outside of here and everywhere else, Hollywood. The thing with Hollywood is that Hollywood basically portrays us to be what we are right now, divided. Everything is not glitz and glamour. Everybody wants to say, oh, I want to get to Hollywood, and I want to get all the attention. With the latest shit that has happened, especially with Bill Cosby and shit, I even said yesterday on Facebook that I don't want to be famous. The reason why I don't want to be famous is because the more famous you are, the bigger the target is on your back. And because I am an African American, I am black, that target is even bigger. So with the state of that, I think it's in the state of entertainment, period, needs CPR. It needs to be revived. And like people like me, you know, being a comic, uniting comedy and music together, bring those two entities together is what needs to happen. And I did that last year with Most Hated 1. We did it last year at Steel Bar, July 1st, 2017, and I put those two together, but that was just like one of the biggest shows I've ever done. The first show actually happened in October of 2016, the State of the Union. And we did it on a Tuesday. Everybody know the song Turned Up on a Tuesday? Well, we did that at Steel Bar. We did that at Steel Bar. We turned up on a Tuesday. Every artist was in there, you know, major love, you know, whether you're an artist, you're a comedian, you're an actor, or you're just a normal person. Everybody and their mama was up in there. And we turned up on a Tuesday. A lot of people went to fucking work the next day with hangovers. I was one of them. But I had fun. That's the thing, I had fun with that. And I think when, you know, events like that can bring, you know, people together, that's how the city of Wichita should be. It should be where everybody can come together. It shouldn't be, I don't like this person, or I don't like that person, or this person can't do this, that. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, because in this business you can either make friends or you can make money. So which one do you choose? I choose to make money. What reason why I feel like I'm the most hated is because I don't promote to a certain group. I promote to the people. And a lot of people don't understand is that it's the people that make you. There's a certain artist, I'm not gonna name her. She was a part of Most Hated 1. She's looking for the attention and the money. And as I stated not too long ago, you know, you can either make friends, you can make money. You know, and I'm gonna go back to this thing I said about a month ago, is that, you know, in order to get the attention and the money, you gotta put the work in. And I have put the hard fucking work in, ground up. Started at the old Looney Bin off the 21st and Woodlawn. From the ground up to where I've been going across the country. I just came back from Las Vegas last week. Yeah. Going across the country, meeting different promoters, going to different cities, and networking. And the fact that I am able to network with people, and I'm networked with people that are living in LA, Hollywood comics. I have networked with those type of people, and I've also networked with rappers and everything like that too. And that's how I feel like I'm considered the most hated, is because I give the people what they want, not just certain people. And everybody understands the people that make you. The people made me. I didn't make Petty Murphy. Petty Murphy's just a fucking puppet. Terrence Ace is the puppet master. But how I use that puppet is to basically go out to different people and just not, certain rappers that I'm collaborating with. I'm going after, the rappers that ain't getting heard. I'm going after the R&B singers that ain't getting heard. I'm going after the comics that ain't be getting stage time. I'm putting all together, so I feel like I am the most hated. And this right here, this concept of most hated came about, it was myself, my friend Chewy Colombo, Chris Oley, and I Am Teasy, sitting in a hotel room. I just got done hosting Steel's open mic last year. And we were sitting there in the hotel room, smoking weed and shit. And Chewy's like, all right, how are we going to get your comedy and shit out? And Teasy was like, bro, I got $1 million idea. He said, and I asked him what was that? He said, bro, call your show Most Hated. And that's what I ran with. I built Most Hated up for 7 months. I built it up for 7 months. I was like, yeah, that works. We got the logo and everything like that too. So I want to say shout out to Southwest Entertainment, Stun the Future, Orlando. Thank you guys for putting this together, because everybody came to that show last year, and bro, it was lit from start to finish. And everyone kept asking, when are you going to do a second one? Well, I just want to let everybody know that the second one is coming soon. I will have a location very soon. I got to take care of some business, but it's coming soon. And I want to let you guys know that Most Hated 2 is going to lead into 3. The reason why I'm going back home to Kansas City, it was more of a personal thing. I just reunited with my dad last year after 34 years. And, I know my mom's side of the family and everything like that too. It's just that I don't know my dad's side of the family. And plus, I have gone home to KC 3 times within the last year. And every time I go home, I find peace. And with me, with everything upcoming there like that too, and the opportunities, I have networked with the Kansas City comics up there, much love from all of them. So, it's like I can go home and do the same thing that I'm doing here, but I can do it at a bigger platform with people that are hungry and willing to work. So it's more personal that why I'm leaving Wichita to go home to KC is because there's more opportunity. And the reason why I'm telling all artists this too is that you gotta expand your network. You can't be stagnant in one city. Sure. Everybody was like, well, I'm gonna blow up in my city. Not necessarily. I have only known 2 rappers who actually blown up in the city of Wichita, and that's Twansack and XV. And I personally know both of them. The only rapper that I know that does not live here within the last, 12 years that actually went platinum in their own city was Rick Ross, Port of Miami. Sold 100,000 copies in Dade County alone. And he put in that work, and the rest is history. And that's a big place. That is a big place. So what I want to tell all artists and comedians is that you don't want to get stagnant in your own city. You must travel. You must expand. Because in this business, as in life, you either adapt or you perish. That is evolution. Matter of fact, that is the true meaning of evolution. It's adapt or perish. So if you don't adapt, you're gonna die. You're gonna struggle. And that's why I want to tell all artists and like that, if I have an avenue that I can help you with this and no one else is helping you, stick with the plan. Don't go by what someone else says, oh, I can do this and do that, and they don't do it. My body of work proves it. I have a network of fucking connects that I can make one phone call to help people out. And that's what I've been doing. So that's why I'm trying to tell people, it's like, network with everybody. Network with everybody. Everybody's not going to say no, everybody's going to say no, but one person's going to say yes. I'm that person that's going to say yes. Man, who influenced me to do comedy? Well, of course, I grew up watching comedy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle. But the ones that influenced me to do comedy were a few friends of mine. They basically, I just graduated, got my degree in journalism, and then was finishing my degree in business administration. But I would go kick it with my boys. Been kicking with my boys since 2006. I go kick it with them every fucking day, so it doesn't matter whether it's Sunday or all the way to Saturday. Didn't give a fuck. We go kicking and shit. Now we can tell jokes, get drunk and tell jokes and shit. And they're like, man, you should go do the Looney Bin. You should do the Looney Bin. It's like, nah. It's like, why not? Why not? It's because you do not want to unleash me to America. So, bringing in the year 2008, bringing in the year 2009, went to a friend's parents' New Year's party. We had fun and everything like that too. And I made my New Year's resolution that I was going to go to the Looney Bin, open mic night, the following Wednesday, and I was going to do comedy. And I looked at every single one of my friends and said, all you motherfuckers is coming with me. And they came, and I'm going to be honest with that. My first show, I bombed. I mean, it happens to every comic. Yeah. It happens to every comic or every artist, you bomb. Yeah. And my friends were feeding me jokes and stuff too, but I never let that discourage me. I kept going. I kept going until I got into the Wichita's Funniest Person contest, the top 10 that following November. I didn't win, but look where I'm at now. So I didn't win, but I used it as fuel. And so those type of people right there influenced me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I met a lot of other people too. And as many times I get discouraged and I want to quit, I had somebody telling me, you better not quit. Yeah. And especially my cousin. She tells me, my grandmother passed away in '96. I have her tattooed on my arm. And my grandmother worked very hard. My grandmother worked hard to raise 6 children and then 2 young grandchildren, me and my brother at the time. And I watched her work hard. And my cousin was like, no, I was getting ready to quit. My cousin was like, what would Aunt Jean say to you? That's my grandmother. And I was like, I could hear my grandmother's voice saying, boy, don't you quit. Don't you quit. And I used that fuel. I used that, and I think about, with my family and there like that too. And it's like, man, I can't quit. So that's what influences me. That's what keeps me going to keep doing the comedy and keep doing comedy, keep producing shows and everything else too, and keep helping others get their name out there. So that's what fuels me and keeps influencing me, and I keep going. Man, how do I fucking feel? I got 3 words for you. Fuck Donald Trump. That's how I fucking feel. Yeah. I feel like with everything going on in the world, all this shit that's been happening is because of this motherfucker. This orange Cheeto motherfucker. Not qualified to be president, not qualified to be a human motherfucker. Has been, basically all this shit's come down. Look, Michael Jackson, that was Obama, that's the Obama shit. But look what happened. Trump didn't give a fuck about Puerto Rico. Trump's going around grabbing bitches by the pussy and became president. Brett Kavanaugh is up for the Supreme Court and he raped bitches. Bill Cosby went down. A lot of that shit's been happening. LeBron left Cleveland again. Kevin Durant left OKC and won 2 rings. Fucking hoe. Now the Golden State Warriors got 5 fucking all-stars in their fucking team.
It's all Trump's fault?
It's all Trump's fault. The Atlanta Falcons blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl.
All Trump, fuck him.
And the Golden State Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. Cleveland, this is for you. And the Cleveland Browns won a fucking football game after 635 days. So.
But Trump didn't do that. Somebody else did that.
Yeah, someone did that shit. But how I feel how the world is going on today is basically, the world is separated. Black and white. Sure. Mexicans. We're all separated now. The country and the world, this country has not been unified since 9/11. And that's when, we were attacked and everybody, got along, black, white, Mexican, American, Asians, we all got along. But ever since then, the country has been slowly divided. It was slowly divided when Bush got into office with the, wars and shit. Then Obama came in. Cool, we got a black president. But then you can see it slowly dividing until Trump got into office. Boom, cut it in half. So now that Trump has got into office, you know who your real friends are. Your friends, you ever knew who they were racist whatsoever. Racism has brought itself back out. And like I'm telling everybody, this is our generation's racism. From where our parents and our grandparents lived in. This is pretty much segregated racism. And you got a lot of people want to talk about the American flag and Colin Kaepernick. Well, a lot of people don't understand what Colin Kaepernick was doing. He was not protesting the American flag. There's a lot of fucking American soldiers that have said that have fought wars, have gone tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. And they said he was not protesting against the American flag. He was protesting against social injustice. And the social injustice where people are being getting killed, like Sandra Bland, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, Eric Garner. That's what he was protesting against. And now people are like, oh, fuck the NFL and all that shit, you know, Papa John's and talking shit, you know, the NFL players and collusion, the owners and shit. But what Nike, and right now I am wearing Nike right now, and I'm still gonna wear Nike.
Hell yeah.
What Nike did isn't the first time. You know, you had to see all the white people, I'm gonna burn my fucking Nikes and all that other shit. This isn't the first time Nike has done something like this. Back in 85, when Jordan came out with the banned Air Jordan 1s. David Stern's like, you couldn't wear them. Yeah, you wore them in the slam dunk contest. David Stern said, you can't wear those during the game. Nike said, we don't give a fuck. That's what they're saying right now with Colin Kaepernick. What Kaepernick is saying, you know, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything, that means you have to believe in something. He's standing up for what we are fighting for. He is standing up for social injustice. He is fighting for equal rights. And as you see lately, you know, how America's crimes have been looking at. You know, like the woman that hung a toddler, only got, probation? Mm-hmm. Michael Vick killed dogs, 21 months in prison. Brock Turner, white swimmer from Stanford, raped a girl, probation. Bill Cosby raped bitches in the 70s, 3 to 10 years in prison.
Right.
And he's half blind, 81 years old. So how I look at the American justice system, the American justice system is fucked. It's blind. And I think with that, how I see it, people don't understand how it's blind. This millennial shit. You have to go back to the O.J. Simpson trial. You gotta go back to O.J. O.J. Simpson, and I can say this, O.J. Simpson outside of 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina, O.J. Simpson's the only man to shut down daytime television. Twice. Where his trial almost went on for 2 years, and then his parole hearing last year. What O.J.'s trial did was it basically put whites against blacks. You know, it showed the country on what happens in the courtroom, what goes on. But see, we saw that on television. If you remember, FX put out a miniseries known as American Crime Story, the O.J. Simpson trial. Won an Emmy. What it did, what that show did, it showed you the behind-the-scenes shit that we did not see in the trial. Because we only saw the trial, because it was West Coast time, we only saw the trial at about 7 o'clock, Central Standard Time. That's 5 o'clock there, they're out of court. We didn't see the behind-the-scenes shit. And that documentary basically opened up some old wounds. And people still think that OJ did it, but I don't know. I mean, shit, he did go to prison for stealing his own shit, which, by the way, that was a setup for where they couldn't get him for the double murder.
That's how I feel too.
That was a setup. That was a fucking setup.
They got their get back.
They got that get back. So how I feel about how the world is going today, we want to move forward, but we're still moving, we're backwards. The world is backwards. And until we as a whole, Mexican, white, Asian, black, Muslim, gay, straight, transgender, red, white, blue, green, Skittles, rainbow, doesn't matter. We all have to come together as one.
Hell yeah.
In order to live as one. Fuck the bullshit. We all got to come together as one because we bleed the same blood. It's still red. We just got different colors.
Hey, we're all family. Man.
We're all family. We're a melting pot. Basically, what I want to tell them is this. Fight for your dreams and watch your dreams fight for you. Don't let anyone deter you. Don't let these haters get into your head. Don't let other motherfuckers who said they can do something for you get into your head and not do shit and you get deterred. Keep pushing. Life doesn't walk. Life doesn't crawl. Life runs. So keep running. All right, everybody. This is Petty Murphy, a.k.a. Terrence Hayes. You can find me on Facebook at Terrence Hayes, my regular Facebook. You can also follow my comedy page at Terrence Hayes Comedy on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at PettyMurphy2020. Also on Snapchat at PettyMurphy2020. And you can also follow me on Twitter at RookFoolsNation. I'm Petty Murphy, and I approve this message.